can rise from ash. Jade, Lavender, and Scarlet Phoenix power. Together we will rise. They tried to burn us, we glowed like a flower. They didn't know we had a Phoenix's power. Phoenix power.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Jade Feinics. We're back. Welcome to the Winter Blues episode, as we are
shivering
in the middle of winter, and I hate it. But first, as always, let me introduce my amazing and beautiful cohorts. We first have out in the ether of New Jersey. Ooh. We got Crimson.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
We miss you.
Hello.
I miss you.
I miss you guys too.
I miss you, man.
Big huggies and kissies right across the wire to Jersey, off into the distance, never to be seen again in that lonesome state.
Well, if you haven't noticed who has rejoined the podcast after her, her little foray into her chaotic life, our Lavender's back.
It all started when I was born.
Hi, everybody. I'm very happy to be back.
I need to ask you one question.
Bella,
See?
where the hell have you been, Loco?
Let's tell the short version of the long story. I was away on vacation only to come back home to my ceiling being caved into my apartment. And there being mold on the inside of that ceiling because a steam pipe had burst. So I was living in my boyfriend's apartment for like 3 weeks. And now I'm finally set up in my new apartment.
Thank
so
God.
that'd be very exciting.
Thank the gods.
Although my kitty is a little upset because he's found a very kindred spirit in my boyfriend. So he's been a little on the blues side of things.
Baby.
So I feel a little bad for him, but also he'll get over it. All he needs is his mommy.
Thanks for another forgettable experience.
As it is.
Well, Crimson and I had a chance to sit down with Turnip last week.
Yes, I loved that episode. More Turnip guest voiced, please.
Yeah, I actually have spoken to Turnip, and she is more than willing to come back on for any of our shows.
Hell yeah.
As long as we give her the heads up.
Cool, works
because
for me.
our Turnip does live in Kentucky.
Oh, that's an even more boo state.
I know. But she's happy there. She has her own house, her and her partner.
Nice.
They bought a house down there. She's very happy.
I will say that about Kentucky and a lot of those other states is like much better cost of living there.
Yeah.
Like you can really do things you wouldn't be able to do in New York. Let's put it that way.
She has a neighbor that literally has a horse that lives in her front yard. And she says every time she passes it, she thinks of me.
Aww.
And I'm like, sweet. And then on top of that, she also has gotten me into the most unhinged fandom that I've ever fucking seen. Yeah, Turnip, that's your fault, because she kept talking about it. And I made her a promise at MagFest that I would watch the show.
Okay.
Because she wants me to cosplay a character from it, because she does a character from it. And she's like, you need to do one from it too. And I'm just like, okay. Fine. I've been watching this shit on Crunchyroll. It is one of the most unfucking hinged shows. Like, it's Uma Musume Derby Horse Girls. It's based...
For real?
Okay. We're going to go off on a little tangent because this is
Fair,
actually...
valid.
This does kind of tie in with the theme because this has been fighting off my winter blues.
Exactly. It keeps us all sane.
And Crimson, you can attest to how much she was pestering my ass about this all mag weekend. Hello?
Yes, I can attest to that. Yeah.
Lost in the ether, I
can
see.
attest to it. It was pretty funny, honestly, because it was just like, and what's even more hilarious is that as she's talking about this, I just started seeing a bunch of other people doing similar character cosplays, and I'm just like, it's starting.
I did not know that this fucking fandom has the following that it does.
I've never heard of it until you brought it up and I saw it on the IG stories.
Yeah.
I had no idea it existed. Like totally like not even in my realm of sight.
I knew that something existed. I knew that it was a video game. It was a phone game. I think you could play. I think you could play it on Steam and your phone.
It's on Steam. I believe it's funny enough that you're mentioning it. I actually think I actually saw it too on Steam.
I'm at half-mast.
I like that.
Technology listens to us, everybody, if you haven't figured it out already.
I might download it on my Steam. I don't fucking know. Maybe I'll do a Twitch. Maybe I'll do a Phoenix Gate Twitch of me learning how to play this
Hell
fucking
yes.
game. Ah! Anyways, so basically the premise is all these horse girls, they are literally horse girls.
So like anthropomorphic horse girls.
Yeah.
Like they
but
got tails
they
and
have
little ears.
tails and ears, yeah.
Okay,
But
got
they're girls
Okay.
in high school.
Like cat girls.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Okay. And all they do is live to run, obviously. Because all these girls, every single one of their characters is based on a famous racehorse.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Is one of them based off Secretariat?
I don't know. I didn't look. But they're based on like famous horses like Gold Ship or Special Week, which is the main character. And what's fucked up is that some of these horses were obviously boys.
Mm-hmm.
So they have ways of identifying who was the boy horse in the way that they're dressed. Yeah. Okay. Gets better. Some of the backstories of some of these actual horses are so fucking tragic that I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck? And now, like, it's so involved, and there's just so much to unpack in this fandom. The anime itself is pretty tame.
Okay.
Considering it's like, it's fan service kind of deal.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
But at the same time, it's the fandom that makes this shit unhinged. Unfucking hinged.
But like that's the best part though. It's like the Twilight fandom. Like it's pretty base, you know? And then you get the fandom involved and it's absolute nonsense fucking crazy town.
And I should really not be talking considering I am in the Has-Been Hotel Hell of a Boss fandom hardcore. I should not be talking shit. But it's like, it gets funnier because Hell of a Boss and Has-Been Hotel don't hide the fact that they are rated R superstar style of fucking fuckery.
Yeah, exactly. It is very much part of the DNA of that show.
Fuck your life. Bing bang.
That's right. Okay. But Uma Musume definitely does. Because they have hints of it in the anime. Hints of the perversion.
Oh my.
Hints of it. Just little things that you're just go, eh?
And you're like thinking about it a little too long and the ideas start.
And then the fandom just takes it to level 1 million.
You done goof.
It's so bad. But I hate it because I'm kind of obsessed with it now.
Like, as soon as you started talking about it, I'm like, I kind of need to Google this.
Just be careful what you find.
Like, I'm a little scared about Googling it.
Be afraid.
But at the same time, I'm like,
Be very afraid.
I kind of need to know. Like, that little part of my brain that, like, needs to be scratched. Like, must know if that fandom is as unhinged as the Zootopia fandom.
It's worse.
It's worse!
It's worse.
Because, look, I love Zootopia, but, like, that is probably one of the most unhinged fandoms I've ever fucking seen.
And worse than Homestuck?
Actually, yes. And the reason it's worse than Homestuck is because, like, somehow the Zootopia fandom is more perverted than the Homestuck fandom.
Because it's furries.
And the Homestuck fandom was pretty, like, hardcore.
It's fucking furries, bro.
That's exactly why. So I'm like,
at least the Uma Musume, they're human-looking furries.
Yeah,
they're
like,
still fucking furries.
But, like, at least there's the human touch to them.
Yeah, they have human faces, arms, and legs. They're not actual animals that have human traits. They're humans that have animal traits.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're not animals that look like human. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's a full furry versus
maybe like little inklings of furry.
Furry adjacent. Let's call it furry adjacent. Right?
Yeah, I would say that sounds about right.
I'm like really excited to Google this now.
There's 3 seasons of it on Crunchyroll.
Because I have Crunchyroll. Like I could feasibly watch the show.
You can. It's all in Japanese though, so it's all
That's okay.
It's all subtitled.
I don't mind subs. Like I actually just saw a Korean movie all in subtitles.
So very nice.
So I'm getting a lot better at my subs and dubs. Like I still love dubs because then it's easier for me to play stuff in the background while I'm working.
Of course.
But I do have like a newer appreciation for subs in general, just because the more knowledgeable I've become of how the language translates, I've really enjoyed kind of like vacillating between the two.
It is definitely an immersive experience. I mean, I know some Japanese secondary to the fact that I watch subbed anime more than I watch dubbed anime.
Yeah.
And the dubbed anime that I do watch is because I love the voice actors
No, very fair.
that are in that anime.
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
While I loved watching My Hero Academia, subtitled, I adore watching My Hero Academia dubbed because
same.
I'm obsessed with all those voice actors.
I love the entire voice cast for My Hero Academia.
Exactly.
I think it really comes down to a lot of the times just like who they have voice acting a lot of times.
Oh,
There's
100%.
even most of the time like people who really do like the Japanese voice acting, it's because it sounds better than how it does in English. I mean, there's even a couple other animes besides My Hero that are actually, honestly, personally, I kind of prefer them in dub than sub.
Which ones?
And Inuyasha, actually.
I love the Inuyasha in English. You cannot. Inuyasha's my husband.
I can, because I heard the Japanese and I was just like, turn it off.
Really?
I heard him open his mouth and I was just like, I want to fucking punch him in the face now.
Kagome!
You see, I've actually never
Like-
seen Inuyasha. Like ever. I've never seen it.
Put that on your list. You're watching it.
Okay, perfect. On my list. Logged.
There's even a whole nother season of like when they have kids and stuff.
Oh,
and all
yeah,
that,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
The
their
new
kids
stuff. The
take
new.
on part of the story.
Yes, the new one. Which is not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad. They brought back
Yeah.
the original voice actors.
Oh, nice. I
Yes.
love when they do that.
Mm. They brought back all the
But,
original voice actors.
Inuyasha's voice in particular, not anyone else, just mainly him. I was just like, I do not like this voice actor.
Would you dress? Would
He's not
you?
fitting
Would you cosplay as Inuyasha?
me? Nah.
Damn it!
We tried.
you would want me to, of course.
I would.
Okay, but like imagine how much you would help our winter blues if you committed to being Inuyasha.
No, he would have to shave his face.
I'd kind of would like to see.
No,
I want to
No.
know.
he refuses. He got to
No.
trim. He got to trim, ladies and gentlemen, and babies and gabies of the gate. Our Crimson did trim his mighty beard.
I couldn't even tell.
Yeah, I got trimmed and shaved.
Well, it looks good as it always does,
Yeah.
so I didn't even question it. Like, and I'm gonna say this right now. I am not someone that can do like facial hair. Like, I love when my Ralphie is fully shaved. Okay,
You are always a clean shaven
I've always been a
person.
clean shaved gal, but there are just some men that are hotter with beards, and you are one of them, Crimson.
Hey, Crimson looks good with or without the beard. He does.
He
I've
does.
seen pictures of him without the beard.
I must see this in person.
I refuse the beard.
But,
I
like,
refuse to remove
you
the
would,
beard
like-
'cause it's just like,
You would cure my winter sadness if you show me pictures of you without the beard, at least.
You're a monster!
I know it's hard,
There's
and I
only
know.
There's only one good photo I would even accept with me without a beard, and that's from like back in high school, and even then, that's obviously that's like from years ago. That's already well over a decade ago.
Fine, acceptable entry.
God damn!
Hey, our Lavender has spoken. Crimson, pay up.
Pay up!
Hey, you could put that on our IG.
Whoa!
No,
Before and after.
No.
This is what
No.
happens when you have two women harassing you. This is what you end up looking
Wait,
like.
There is a trend going around right now that I guess people are using to combat the winter blues, and it's called the 2016 trend.
Yes, if there was a good photo of me from 2016, I would have hopped on the train.
I don't even remember what I was doing in 2016. Oh, wait, yes, I do. Never mind. I remember what I was doing in 2016. I don't want to talk about it.
Valid, same.
I was a fucking mess in 2016. I looked good though, but I still look. Honestly, you want to know the difference between 2016 Jade and 2026 Jade? Longer hair.
Valid.
That's it.
Like mine was my head was shaved and I was not eating properly, so I literally looked like Skeletor.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I lost a lot of weight.
and like not like healthy looking. I was like emaciated looking.
This was post breakup, post like insane, like supreme mental breakdown, where I ended up like in the hospital.
Same. That's where I was in
Yeah.
2016.
So-
or was it 2017?
No, it was 2016 for me.
It
No,
was-
2015 was actually when I was in the hospital for whatever, and then it was 2016 where I was like basically pulling myself out of that darkness.
Yeah, like I think 2016 was when I went in because it was right around when I started
Which
college.
is funny because if you pay attention to astrology, which we do here at the gate,
We do.
that is actually when Neptune entered Pisces. Is
Really?
2015, 2016, which is why we've been going through it the way that we've been going through it. I am a fucking Pisces.
Oh yeah, that's
So-
true.
And Neptune is my ruling planet.
yeah.
Yeah, so literally for the last decade, it has been making my life a living fucking hell.
Valid.
Yeah.
Valid.
Yeah. Okay, and Pluto was also in Pisces.
And I will just say, like being a Taurus, I think I am just constantly my own worst enemy.
Pluto was also in Pisces. Pluto is recently starting to make its move into Aquarius. We are actually literally moving into the age of Aquarius. Yeah.
That's so cool.
It is. So Pluto is going into Aquarius. Neptune is finally going out of my sign, is finally getting the fuck out of my sign and going into, I think, Aquarius as well.
Bring us peace.
It's bringing me peace, and I'm also able to finally enter my true villain era.
Fuck yeah, girl. We all know I support a
Hey!
villain era.
We do. We do. And you Taurians are going through it right now, and
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for you.
Hey, you know, like as we talked about, it was things needed to burn down to rebuild.
Or literally just be wiped away in a tidal wave in your
Fucking
case.
A. Fucking A.
Oh my god. And poor Crimson is over here just going, I'm good.
You're just like, I'm all right, everybody.
Right?
There's nothing wrong with me.
This is fine. This is fine.
Our Crimson is literally the epitome of that dog.
Yes, in the burning room.
In the burning
I
room.
fucking love that dog.
He's literally he is that meme.
That meme is like everything to me. So I love this for you.
Yeah, like you really are that dog. Turn that dog into a corgi, that's you.
Everything is fine.
Yeah.
If you can't tell, our Noose is obsessed with corgis.
Yes. We love a good corgi bat around here.
But, I mean, Crimson, how do you combat the winter blues? You have me and Lav just like, what do you do to combat the winter blues?
What do I do?
No, the guy sitting next to you.
No, you mean the dog that's sitting next to me? My dog, actually.
Is how you combat the winter blues?
It's one of the ways. That I guess just kind of making sure I just kind of keep myself distracted a little bit with just I guess keeping myself preoccupied with things. So
Like
know,
what?
kind of like, it's like kind of just kind of listing out things to do. Either it's something in the house or maybe just something for maybe any artwork that I'm doing and stuff like that, just to kind of keep my brain occupied throughout the winter. Just I guess kind of keep my brain busy, pretty much. That's kind of like how I at least do it.
Do you
So-
play any video games? Do you watch certain comfort movies? Do you
Yeah, I mean when it comes to video games, yeah, I mean that's kind of like that's the thing. I don't just do that like during the winter. That's the thing. So like, that's kind of just like an all year thing.
right, but like do you find yourself maybe restarting a game that you like more in the wintertime or starting a brand new one?
I have been playing some newer ones lately. And I've also just kind of just been getting into TCG a little bit again, a little bit more as of recently.
Yeah.
So with I guess when it comes to that, like that's pretty much like where I'm at. And then when it comes to games, I guess well, trading cards. And honestly, I've been looking into board games actually more lately.
Ooh,
Believe it or not.
what board games?
I just at like specific like card game board games. Funny enough, there's actually the Alien movie board game actually.
Yeah,
So
it's great.
I actually just gotten that yesterday. I got the board game. It just came in yesterday actually.
So game night
Um,
for the Feinics game.
I was actually going to say, Crimson, this is great news because the great thing about me needing to move apartment units, even though it was very sudden, is I no longer have my crazy neighbor under me.
Yeah.
So guess what I get to do again? Host board game nights.
get the bad people over.
Exactly.
We have spoken at length multiple times before you came into the crew how we wanted to do game nights where like 1 week out of the month we go to Lavender's, 1 week out of the month we come to my place, and you have mentioned multiple times that you would like to host people at your place as well for, just chilling and turning that into a game night is not a problem.
Exactly. Great way to combat winter blues for sure.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Gives you something to look forward to.
It does. It does. And and you mentioned that you were getting more into TCG again. Like, so I'm assuming the Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh fandom for you?
Yeah, for the most part. And not even just that too, but even just regular board game card games. So like there's also this one called I think it's called Don't Get Stabbed or something like that.
Okay, but that sounds great, and I need to know everything about it.
So this one is essentially like you kind of treat it like one of those like horror movie trope type of like board games essentially, where it's just
We love
like you
that.
have the killer. You have the player that's the killer, and I think it's like up to 5 people, including the killer.
This is great.
And yeah, and essentially it's you could do it like 3 to 5 people.
Uh-huh.
One person's the killer,
Obvi.
and the other 4 are the obviously the survivors. When it comes to the way the game plays is each both the killer and the players have what's called action cards, which are essentially what allow the players to kind of, I guess, counter certain actions. I honestly, the best way I can describe it, if you ever played Exploding Kittens,
Yeah,
I love that game.
that game is so fun.
it's very similar to Exploding Kittens.
Nice. Which we should play
In that
one
sense.
night.
I love Exploding Kittens, and I haven't played it since we played it once at your place.
Once because I have it.
Like maybe like 2 years ago.
Give or take.
So like I loved it at that time. That and what was the other game we played? Secret Hitler?
Yeah, Secret Hitler.
That was really fun too. Because like we had just like decided to do board games. I don't even think it was necessarily specifically a board game night. We just ended up
playing board games because we were all together. We were like, what do? We were playing Uno all night. That kind of like we got kind of, bored of trying to kill each other.
Exactly. We needed to funnel our
So,
destruction
I was
elsewhere.
like, okay, if you guys don't want to play Uno, do you want to play, like, we played the meme game, and that was just like, eh. So then we just pulled out the board games, and I have a lot of them.
Me too. I noticed that, like repacking and unpacking my apartment was like, oh, wow, I forgot. I had so many board games I specifically bought for board game night that I couldn't have because of crazy downstairs.
Well, now we can start hosting the
we can
Phoenix
do
Gay
it
board night.
again.
Ooh, we could even video some of it and put it
We
online.
should. You can all play board games with us. I promise we're just as unhinged.
I also got my hands also on the Resident Evil board game too. Which is also another one.
And you have the Monster Hunter game too that we still need to figure out how to play.
Yeah, because it was like really hardcore.
Honestly, the Monster Hunter game. Honestly, you know what's funny? You can play both the Alien game and the Monster Hunter game by yourself.
Well, that doesn't sound very fun.
I know, but I'm saying ironically enough, there's actually the single player capability for it. So if you're just like, I just want to fuck around with it or whatever, and just kind of, figure out how the mechanics work, you can do it. I'm probably gonna do that, and then try to essentially just figure out from there.
Of the wind.
So then it's easier to teach everyone else.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Nani?
Look at you getting us to learn how to play games.
It's called a hustle, sweetheart.
Exactly. And what's fun about a game is I really love games because I think it's just fun to play together.
I agree.
And while because usually even with my video games, I am a little bit of a solitary one player.
I am too.
But when it comes to games, I love games where I can actively play with people and you actively problem solve and you actively get to collaborate. I think it's a lot of fun. Or just mutually kill each other. I think all options work.
Chaos.
Chaos is always an option for me.
It's the Phoenix Gate. It's nothing but chaos.
Exactly.
But what I like the most about it is honestly, in wintertime, you don't really want to go out anyway.
Exactly.
And plus also, I'm older now. We're all older now.
Yeah.
My clubbing days are long behind me.
I don't even
Okay?
think mine ever started. I can do the once a month that we do.
If we do it.
If we do it, and that's it. My brain is rotted after that.
That is true. You do take quite a bit of time to recover from any of the things that we do when we do them.
Because I'm just so used to a routine. It's actually been pretty funny because before I was back in my apartment, my boyfriend, he works until 2 a.m.
That's rough.
So by the time he gets home, I'm completely and utterly passed out.
No, that's fine. I mean, it happens. What I'm saying is the days of us sitting there turning around, calling each other, saying, you want to go to a bar? Or you want to go to a club?
It's not really
do you want to go to this? Do you want to go to that? Clubbing isn't even really a thing in New York anymore. Let's call a spade a spade. But the bar scene is still quite alive. Now, it also doesn't help the fact that Crimson and I don't drink.
Yeah.
So us we can go hang out at a bar, but it's not really that much fun for us.
No, you'd rather do something where if you're gonna go out, you're gonna be doing an activity.
But it's
or you're
cold.
just going to but it's cold, exactly. Or you just get together. That's why for me with the Big Sad, it's routine that really matters. Because it's I don't want to go out in the cold, but if I have something that I miss doing, book club, it forces me out and I'll go on the subway and I'll commute over there because I'm oh, well, I like going and I'll actually feel worse if I don't go.
That's you. I have no problem staying home in my nest.
Valid.
Crimson is just like me. If he don't gotta leave that apartment, he don't.
I almost need to force myself to because if I don't, I will just wallow.
That is also valid because I have been catching myself over the last couple of weeks as I'm healing from my major surgery because I can't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
Or I couldn't, I should say. I couldn't. I've been cleared. I can do whatever I want. I found that and again, Crimson is witness to this, I was kind of losing it. Especially the last few days. Where I'm just I hate myself. I can't do anything. I want to go. So, but the problem is, it's fucking freezing outside.
It is so freaking cold. I am not about this weather. I never have been.
I'm sorry. Go finish what you're gonna say.
Oh no, I was
Lavender.
done.
She was done.
I was done.
Yeah, no. Yeah, apologies because I was something just because you just mentioned how cold it is, and I just remembered something from this morning
What happened?
from when I had to drive. Oh, let me tell you, this is gonna be hilarious.
I'm already sitting here with bated breath.
So when I had to wake up this morning in order to travel using my car and stuff, just for the sake of kind of speeding things up with the car heating, or I should say the windshield, because obviously overnight,
Frost.
you get a little bit of that thin layer of frost and stuff. It's cold after, you use your windshield wipers and the fluid and stuff to kind of help melt that stuff, which it does a great job at doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you proceed to start driving, and the little leftover residue, or I guess fluid from the windshield wiper, starts to also freeze on your windshield.
Nope.
This isn't lavender weather.
If only we could burn it.
Yeah, right? What the hell? This is not lavender weather at all.
It's so bad. It's so bad to the point too where like even my mom even has like a pond here with koi fish. I can't even see the koi fish anymore because the whole top of it is just frozen.
Are they
still
okay?
alive?
Yeah, no, they're
Jinx.
fine. It's just that the temperature's a lot different for them. Like they move obviously. It's almost like they hibernate a little bit.
Okay.
So they kind of like they stay on the lower parts of the water. They never get too close to the top. They always stay at the bottom of the water.
How do they eat?
They again, it's kind of like hibernating. Like my parents may even throw a few pellets of food, but they don't tend to eat a lot. Like I said, they hibernate pretty much at this point.
Crazy.
So,
I didn't know that.
I did not know the koi did that.
Well, that's just fish in general. It's not even just koi. During the wintertime, it's kind of similar to any sort of aquatic turtles or anything like that as well.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't really say like ocean, just aquatic in general, but I mean, heck,
I know there are frogs
like,
that'll
they've
like
had,
freeze for the winter and then thaw themselves out, and
yes,
they're
alligators
still
the same way,
alive.
too.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
alligators or crocodiles. I think one of those.
You got to
two.
see Lavender's
They
face right now. She's
No
like,
idea.
"What?" Yeah, there are
Yeah.
species of frogs that will freeze over the winter, literally go into a complete stasis.
Oh my God.
They're not dead. They're not frozen.
Yeah.
They're alive inside of the little frozen shell that happens, and then when they thaw out in the spring, they're fully alive again.
That's insane, and I
know-
love that for them.
You want to know something that's also crazy? You
Yes.
know, if you actually grab something like I'm just gonna throw out a bug, for example, like a bee or something, right? I'm just it's the first thing that came to mind because I saw this in a video.
Nah,
It wasn't like an actual video, but it was an actual like just this description. They kind of did like an animation thing. They said that if you were to freeze an insect, like we're going to use a wasp or something for an example.
Ew.
That's no bee.
You freeze them. I'm just putting out an insect out there. But if you can actually just put them in the freezer, leave them there, let them fully freeze, and they will freeze completely. They'll stop completely.
Mm-hmm.
Take them back out and let them warm up back over to room temperature, and they'll start moving back again.
No!
No.
No!
I just thought of like,
Considering we had that wasp problem
yeah.
and the nest let over the fucking summer, nope. Hell no. Are you telling me that those fuckers are still alive? They're just fucking frozen? Fuck off. No.
I just thought of like a
No.
popsicle wasp.
No.
When it came to that wasp situation, that's a little bit different because
Fuck that
they were
shit.
still warm when they stopped showing up, so they would have still been active. But
They're
no,
fucking
of course.
deranged.
What do you expect? They're not just gonna go south for the winter like birds. they need to go somewhere.
You know what I thought of?
But
Fuck those wasps.
what?
Not even about a wasp, but do pigeons fly south?
No.
Okay, because I've only really noticed, I don't know how it took me this long, having lived in New York my entire life, that the pigeons do not disappear in December
They don't know how.
and January.
They don't know how.
That
Pigeons
makes me
were
so
okay.
sad.
Pigeons were okay. Sidebar story. Here we go. Pigeons were originally bred by us
Yes.
to be our friends and our messengers.
Yes, I did know that.
Then when the US Postal Service became a thing and, you know, certain types of communication became a thing and technology started ramping up, we didn't need them anymore, so we let them loose. We let them go. They did not know how to survive on their own, but they figured it out.
Yeah.
But they are still very much predispositioned to be completely dependent on human beings.
Oh, little
That's
babies.
it. They are completely dependent on the human agenda.
Huh.
That's why, like, if I see a hurt pigeon, you know, like, I try to help it. I will feed pigeons when I see them, and everybody's
I
like,
do
"Oh my
really
god,
like them.
they're nice. Don't feed those like dirty little rat birds." No, pigeons are actually really clean.
I like pigeons. I'm not a big bird gal, but I like the pigeons, and I apologize to the pigeons.
Yeah.
Like if I feel like a neighbor of mine once caught me saying "excuse me" to a pigeon in the road, and it was a very awkward stare.
Interaction.
Yeah, we just kind of looked at each other. And, you know, but at least that pigeon knew I was coming, and I was making sure it knew I was there. I said, excuse me. And I walked around the pigeon.
There you go.
But I only realized it didn't hibernate because, like, there's a lot of pigeons near my apartment. But near my boyfriend's apartment, there's, like, a colony of them that, like, fly down and swoop down together and do all this stuff. And Luke's went absolutely nutty bananas over it. So, like, I was like, wait, do, like, none of them leave? And Ralph was like,
They don't
I
leave.
don't think so.
No.
And we spent like 3 weeks talking about it without Googling it.
Pigeons do not fly south for the winter. Most of the birds in New York actually do not fly south. Because throughout the winter, you will see sparrows, starlings, blue jays, cardinals. What else do we have? We got doves, morning doves.
Yeah.
Pigeons, crows, ravens. I have hawks that live in the park down the block from the nest. Big ones. The only animals that you will not see in the wintertime are Canadian geese,
Thank God.
ducks.
Oh.
Ducks fly south.
This I did know. I love them.
Yeah. Ducks, Canadian geese, and most migratory birds, so like storks and stuff like that, they're gonna fly to warmer temperatures and then they come back.
So the pigeons experience the big sad right along with us.
Pigeons experience the big sad all year round though, which is
Oh,
really, really
babies.
sad to think about. Which is why, to steer us back into the conversation, this is perfect. One of the things that I've been doing, and it also ties into what Crimson was saying, I've been getting back into one of my TCG games, which is Magic the Gathering.
Woohoo!
My playmat has pigeons.
I know. I love it.
It was one of the things that I got at Mag with Crimson. And the artist who created the playmat actually does the artwork for one of the decks for Magic the Gathering. And when I saw it, I was like, I need this in my life because it is pigeons. And they had so many other options. They had squirrels, they had trash pandas, possums. I wanted them all. I really did, but they were a little expensive.
I mean, valid.
So, but I still got my... What?
I was gonna say I do also have a playmat specific. Like I have my like more nicer playmats, but there's one in particular. I remember well, I went to one of the earlier conventions like before we went to TCG. What was it? My God, Collect-a-Con. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
The previous Collect-a-Con I went before that one. Before we went, I actually got a very special playmat.
What's on it?
Let's just say Terry Crews.
You have a Terry Crews playmat?
You need to give us more information.
Yeah, like how did we not see this?
Okay.
I'm at half
So
mast.
because I have it stored.
To hear this.
I have it stored with the rest of my card stuff, but
Yeah, you've
it's
never
just,
shown me
like,
this mat, Crimson.
Like what the hell?
It was put away in the containers. That's why. But it's essentially Terry Crews,
Oh God.
and he's laying, I believe, on a car or rug of a tiger or something or a bear,
Oh God.
and he's essentially like half naked, which is fucking hilarious.
That's your playmat?
Wait, isn't that the portrait of him from White Chicks in
I
his
think
house?
that's the portrait
I
of him
think
from
so.
White Chicks.
I think so. Yeah, it's the most hilarious. Dude, I saw it.
He
and this
has
is
a
around the
White
time, like,
Chicks
I had, like,
playmat.
I love
Yeah,
this
it
for
was-
you.
It was it was when I first saw it. We were hanging out with a friend of ours that was running a booth there,
Dear God.
and I saw him had the playmat. I was like, no fucking way.
I saw him.
I seen
I
it.
seen him from
I
across the
seen
way.
it. I swear. This is all I could think of is this theme playing while Crimson's there negotiating with himself, buying this mat to play. Just this in his head going, oh, I could do terrible things with all my Digimon and my Yu-Gi-Oh cards on top of a naked Terry Crews. I can't. I can't.
No, but I laughed so hard. I
That's
was
your
like, bro, I gotta have this.
I swear to God, if you
Actually,
and
matter of fact, I haven't even used it to play. I just literally just got it just to get it because it was fucking hilarious.
then you need to use it to play the next time we all play, because to help also combat the winter blues, have taken it upon myself to teach Lavender how to play Magic.
Yee!
Because apparently Ralph loves to play Magic. And I'm like, haha, bring it on, pretty boy. And everybody's like, what? You don't know how to play Magic? Bitches, I've been playing Magic since 1996.
And that shit come out.
That is called Magic Alpha. Because obviously we have tons of expansions that have come out since. But
Yeah.
Magic Alpha, I've been playing. All right. Yes. Did I take a very long period of not playing? A decade, actually. But yeah, I can still play and I'm still fucking lethal. I learned at MagFest how to do the new format. I learned how to play Commander. And I almost beat the shit out of a guy. And the only reason is because I made one mistake.
I must know what this mistake was.
I didn't put down enough creatures when I had the opportunity to do so.
Oh.
And then I ran out of cards in my hand because I didn't get to the deck was a draft deck. So
Okay.
I'll explain what a draft is off air, but I didn't know how it was going to play. So considering the fact that it was pretty lethal from Onslaught, and I managed to take out the other two people that were playing in our pod, was pretty fucking cool considering, and it rolled pretty well, and then towards the end it started to stall out. And because the deck itself started to stall out and I wasn't getting the pulls that I know that I needed, the guy beat me. So I was like, fuck! But I came this close. This is me coming that close after literally not playing Magic at all for over a decade, number one. Number two, having never, ever, ever played Commander.
Yeah, because you were essentially playing a whole new game besides when you last played.
Exactly, with whole new rules, whole new things that you got to pay attention to, all sorts of new shit. And I came in second place. Eat my shit, motherfuckers. Even the guy who beat me turned around and said, you haven't played in how long? I was like, about a decade maybe or more. And they go, you must have been fucking lethal back in the day. I go, you have no idea.
It's like, you rang?
My decks, I found my old decks by going through and doing what I'm doing with these cards. And I'm looking through them and I'm going, oh shit, no wonder everybody didn't want to play me. So, come on, Ralph, let's play. Ralph, play me.
What is that? Come play with us, Danny.
Come play with us, Charlie. Don't you want to know what it is like to play? And that's why I'm teaching Lavender.
Exactly.
And I'm going to eventually get Crimson to play me too.
Yay!
Because we had a deal. Crimson, what was our deal?
You teach me Magic, I teach you Digimon.
Yep.
There you go. Well, I think that's a pretty fair trade-off.
It is.
I think it's a perfectly equalized, now you know my thing and now you know my thing.
Because honestly, there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to play each other.
Exactly. Plus, it would be more fun that way.
Uh-huh.
You get some real good chemistry going on here.
Exactly. And if the four of us, i.e. Crimson, Lavender, Jade, and Ralph could play, yes, I do enjoy saying his name that way.
It is a fun way to say his name.
It reminds me of a cat.
Oh my God, yeah. Well, Luke is obsessed with him, so it all makes sense.
Ralph.
All he does is cry at him in the morning when he doesn't get up on his schedule.
I can just hear in Luke's mind,
Get over here!
and feed me.
Literally, because I was up for work when I was working there, and because he was working nights, he was still sleeping by 11. Luke did not tolerate this. Luke would go in at 9 o'clock,
done goofed.
get up right next to him and go, meow, meow, meow,
Ralph,
meow.
Ralph,
Just over and over and crying
Ralph.
over and over and over again
Ralph.
until he was semi-stirred into consciousness.
What did he say?
But yeah, so I will be hopefully sitting down with Crimson soon enough, and he'll be teaching me Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Digimon, whichever he chooses to teach me.
I think you accidentally signed yourself up for two games
I
now.
told him that he was allowed to teach me either, but he's
Okay.
kind of reluctant to teach me Yu-Gi-Oh! Says that the mechanics.
No, Digimon.
You were reluctant to teach me both because you said that you don't like the way that the game is starting to go.
I don't like the way that the Yu-Gi-Oh is going. 'Cause
just said that.
It's so bad. Yeah, but no, I was reluctant on the Digimon one. But
Why?
you said I wanted to put you to Yu-Gi-Oh. Well,
Why?
because the freaking the one that when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, it's become so like if I were to show you how to play, it's just like just to have fun, not like because I already know
Oh, I don't want to
it
be a
can
competitive
get
player.
sweaty. It
don't.
can get
Sweaty.
No, I have no interest in
like-
being a neckbeard.
Yeah, I'm good on that front.
No, because I'm just like, dude, I just want to play to have fun, bro. Like, I don't fucking,
Well, yeah.
I don't want to end my fucking opponent in one fucking turn.
No.
Like, relax.
I had some decks that could do that back in the day with Magic, where
Yeah.
literally was by the second or third turn, everybody was dead.
Good.
Yeah.
Fucking good.
Yeah. No, not the thing is about that deck is it was good if you were doing tournaments.
Gotcha.
It was not good if you were playing with your friends because then nobody wants to play and you don't really get to do anything.
No, because then you're kind of done.
Right. So that's why I think it's a good thing that we're doing this because it is another way to combat the winter blues,
Yeah.
you know, by teaching each other these games. Because in the summertime and springtime,
When
gonna
we're
be,
more out and about.
right, because we're going to be so starved for being out of the
Yeah.
house from being stuck inside.
And to be in the warm. Because I know for us, as soon as that, like especially spring, where you still have that almost fall, like a little warmer than fall weather, that perfect equilibrium, that's when we're all like rushing out to go do stuff. Whether it's like, and we have like a lot of like birthdays and events that literally start at the very beginning of that
spring
crossover.
Yeah,
i.e.,
my birthday the week before
I was
spring.
just about to say that. I was like, i.e., Jade's birthday for
Yep.
everyone who listens to the gate.
My birthday starts off really us going out and about and being like super busy and
Back
crazy.
to normal.
Because like, yes, the gate is doing a couple of shows in February.
Yeah.
You know, shameless plug here. We're doing the Indie Art Show on February 7th. And then from that, we are going to one of our greatest friends of the gate, and also my fellow queen of Kaluna Embassy's birthday party.
Hell yeah. I'm
Shout
very
out,
excited.
Shout out to my winter stow. And then from there, Valentine's Day.
Yep.
You know, and then we are also working the inaugural toy show that is being run by a friend of mine, Salvatore Wrestling Productions, is putting up a toy show. And we'll be working that. It's the first one they've ever done.
Oh, that's dope.
So we're getting in on the ground level there. And then another outing that we're going as a Phoenix Gate / Kaluna Embassy style thing is we're going to see Petite Rouge from Company XIV on the 28th. And then we're going out as of March 1st to Astoria to check out some pastries with the Kaluna Embassy. So
I'm
like
very, very excited about these pastries.
it may be the dead times now here in January. But come February, the gate's already starting to heat up.
Exactly. And then I sit there and I'm like, oh, I need to hold on
Yeah.
through the winter
January-
months because we got things to
January-
do.
January is also like, it's a weird month for the gate.
Yeah.
Because in the very beginning, we have MagFest, which is
Yep.
debauchery central,
Oh, 100%.
which next year is just going to be whee!
Next year, I'm going to be even more debauched because I was forced to miss it because of the craziness of my apartment.
Yep.
So I'm ready to just be completely unhinged at
God.
MagFest 2027.
Oh, God, it's going to be so good.
Look the fuck out, everybody.
I'm aiming for an atrium room next year because we'll have more people.
That'd be awesome. I would actually lose my ever-loving shit, but
So we'll see. We will see. Fingers crossed. I'm breathing it into the universe. I'm manifesting it. We are getting an atrium room next year for Mag.
we've earned it.
We've earned it. It'll be year 5 for me, motherfuckers. I need it. That's number 1. So Mag is kind of what starts us off. And that's how Mag goes, I feel, is what sets the tone for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
So if you have a good Mag, but there was drama in it, you're going to have a drama-filled year, if that just makes any sense. And I would know because for the last 4 years, it has been pretty fucking accurate.
Valid.
Yeah. So, and I did mention this in our previous episode with Turnip about, you know, Mag being the predicting factor for the gate. Now, afterwards, you not only are dealing with the con depression, you're also dealing with weeks of not doing anything because you are stuck in the house because it is the brunt of winter.
Yeah, it's literally like any of y'all in our NYC area, it is literally 10 degrees outside right now. Like,
Ugh.
maybe if we're lucky, it'll be 14.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is nuts.
It's going to be colder in New York City, New Jersey over the next 5 days than it is in Alaska.
Which is
The Arctic
crazy
fucking circle
town.
is going to be warmer than New York and New Jersey.
Which is just plain disgusting because I like to remind everyone that I personally believe I am cold-blooded. And the reason I say this is I'm like a little lizard. As soon as it gets cold outside, I shrivel up and die. And everything goes wrong. And then like once it gets like a little warmer, I start like, maybe coming back to life. I'm like an iguana that's fallen out of a tree, okay? I like my limbs are semi coming back together.
I can't.
And I suddenly feel like a human-ish
What did he say?
mid-February. And then once it hits like April, when it's actually like 60 degrees, then I fully reemerge and then suddenly I'm everywhere all of the time. And what makes this even funnier is my boyfriend started dating me in the summer, i.e. the month that I go anywhere and everywhere because I love the weather, only to discover that as we've been dating now for like 5-6 months at this point, the wintertime, I basically go into full-blown stasis.
No.
And that's it.
She wasn't ready.
I am not
She
built
wasn't ready.
for this.
No.
And the only explanation is that I'm part lizard.
Crimson, are you part frog?
No.
Crimson is like, I am not like putting myself on this.
I'm
this
not
pedestal.
joining this fucking crazy
I'm not
bullshit.
joining this crazy asinine.
Don't get me wrong. Like I do not like the cold at all. I detest it very much. So.
damage.
It's true.
But I wouldn't say I'm a frog. No.
Are
You don't freeze over and thaw?
If I freeze over and thaw, I would not be getting back up again.
Emotional damage.
So, not at that point. I'll be like, nah, just leave me there.
Like time for me to never live again.
Leave me to die.
Leave me to die. Oh my God, that's a movie I was thinking of. I was thinking of Lilo and Stitch when they have the little record machines. I was like, leave me to die. And all I thought was like, leave me alone here to die.
Oh
She
my-
plays
At
Elvis.
least they're in Hawaii where it's warm.
I know. I wish I was in Hawaii right now.
I don't.
Like, I really just want to be there because one day I need to get to the Volcano National Parks.
One day, the gate will see things, but that's another show.
Exactly. And what's good is thinking about possibly making it to Hawaii will make me live another day.
That's what we need in
So
the winter
there's
blues.
that.
That's what we need in the winter blues. Like, honestly, I feel so bad for Diginan, whose birthday
Is right in the middle
is
of that.
literally right in the middle of the winter blues season. And like, it's terrible trying to find something for him to do.
Yeah, because he can't go out-ish.
Because there's nowhere to fucking go.
Except like maybe you eat somewhere and like that's about it.
That's about it. I mean, we did go out for Diginan's birthday, so that was also another way to combat the blues, but it also dragged me out into the cold and I was cranky. But
Valid.
you know, so it's like win lose on that one. Like, yes, I got out of the house. Fuck, it's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That has been very a surprise to me. Mainly, it's been pretty bad because before my mattress came, I was not in my apartment. So I do not have the access to my coffee machine. So I was going to Starbucks like every single day. And I was like, the only reason I'm even braving this weather is because if I don't have my fucking caffeine, I'm going to lose my
Does
goddamn
Ralph
mind.
not have a coffee pot?
He doesn't drink coffee. And he buys
he's like
instant
me.
coffee for me because he feels bad, but he doesn't have like a coffee press or. I've already told him, I'm like, by the way, my coffee machine is coming here. Like, that's it. But he doesn't drink coffee.
Well, neither does Crimson. So I'm sitting here
I think y'all
staring.
crazy.
I'm sitting here staring at you in horror, but Crimson doesn't drink coffee either.
Like, I think y'all crazy
Exactly.
town, okay? Because, like, I so much, well, Jay knows this about me, and you do too, Crimson. I so much, especially in the winter months when I'm already sad and depressed, I so much as miss my coffee.
Oh God.
And like,
Oh,
I am
God.
thrown off the rails. I'm getting headaches. I'm like spiraling. I'm like, oh my God. And I know that's bad because it really, signs of full blown addiction. But I'm like, you know what? If this is what I'm addicted to, I'd rather it be that than crack cocaine. So, like, you win some, you lose some.
Nah, I'm good.
And I need to be able to get up in the morning to work, okay? I need to pay New York City rent.
No! God, the audacity.
I know.
I hate it.
So coffee is needed.
So we're getting close to the end of our show. Is there anything else, any honorable mentions that you guys like to do to combat the winter sads, to combat the blues, to combat the oh, there's the sun. Oh, it's gone.
Oh, hell yeah. My new favorite thing has become, I now have a Kindle. And something that's really easy for me, as much as I love reading physical books, is it causes a lot of eye strain. Like, especially because I don't really have a lamp in my apartment. I only have this little book light and I get like tired and sleepy very easily. But I love that my Kindle, I can just take everywhere.
Yeah.
And I can actually freeze the screen so I don't get like motion sick. I can actually do it on the subway. It gets me to like, so when I need to go to book club or something, I'm like, oh, I get to also read my Kindle on the subway. So like, it can't be that bad.
I mean, Kindle Unlimited is pretty cool.
I love it. Like, I have been like stockpiling stuff
Same.
on Kindle Unlimited.
Same.
Just so I have the stockpile things. Like, I'm already on my 4th book of the year.
I just finished number 2 and I just started number 3.
Like, I just finished number 3 this week.
Yeah.
So
I'm
nice.
a book behind you. I'm going to see. The thing is if I finish my audiobook by the end of the week, I'm going to count that as number 3 and then I'll be caught up to you.
Oh, yeah. I always count all my audiobooks as books.
Oh, I do too. But Crimson says that audiobooks don't count.
Excuse me, sir. Audiobooks are an art form.
Correction. Hold on.
Here he is going to
He's saying
defend
it
himself.
doesn't count. I told her it doesn't count towards her getting physical books.
He promised he would buy me a bunch of books if I read books. Certain
Physical.
certain books.
Okay.
And the thing is I have fulfilled that request and I still don't have my books.
You know what's funny? How many did you actually read in the physical ones?
3.
Okay, and how many were you trying to get?
4.
5.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You got 2 more. So don't come over here with that.
I've been caught.
Red-handed too.
I see. It was because it was a bet, not because
It's not a bet. It was it was a deal.
A deal.
Because he stopped me from buying these books and said, "I will buy these books for you, but you have to read 5 of the books that are on your TBR first."
it was a bargain.
It was a bargain. You call it that?
Sorry, y'all. I just finished Court of Wind and Fury.
Yes. No, it wasn't that kind of a bargain, but it was more. You already have a TBR that's taller than me.
Yeah.
Read what you already fucking have, and then you can get more.
It is insane because like I own a lot of books, but if y'all think I have a lot of books, y'all don't even know my dear book dragons pile. I loved how that came out because it literally sounded just pure like you literally are a dragon.
I am.
Because you are a dragon. It all makes sense now.
Houston, we
Not a
have
phoenix,
no
I'm a fucking dragon.
problems.
But moral of the story,
One
my
thing-
Kindle has helped my reading a lot, which is good, and I needed it.
Go ahead, Crimson.
One thing I kind of want to throw out there as an honorable mention too, by the way, because
Yeah.
this is actually just something my therapist even mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Ambient lighting, very important, especially when we're not getting the sunlight that we should be getting. Obviously, it does affect our mood a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So having that sort of light source that kind of at least imitates sunlight really does help, actually. And vitamins too. You gotta make sure you get your vitamins when you need it.
I have
'cause obviously
actually-
lack of sun does affect that.
I actually have found, and maybe it's because I'm also a plant witch, that when I sit near the UV lights that I have for the plants that I brought inside for the winter, I do feel a little better.
Yeah.
Well,
And that's just-
because that's those light bulbs. Because I actually used that during when I had my terrariums and stuff for my frogs.
Yeah.
Because I had plants in there too. Those UV bulbs are specifically for plants to go through their processes for even making their own food.
Photosynthesis.
Exactly. So
Are we smart?
if you say if you're saying that you feel a little bit better, it's not just because you're a plant witch, but it's also because that's giving you the necessary light source you actually need. Now, obviously, you could go with that, but then again, it does tend to be a little bit on the bright side.
Yeah, it does hurt my eyes after a while.
Yeah, so
Hey,
that's why
baby.
there's the ambient lighting. Let me see here, because my therapist gave me. Just want to make sure I name this correctly here
Yes, please.
before we because I want to make sure. Where is it?
Don't mispronounce these things, Crimson. It's not good for our listeners.
They get confused.
Okay, so essentially, you need some. If you go on Amazon, look for anything that's like a light for seasonal affective disorder.
Oh, yeah. I have that.
Ralph bought me one of those.
Yeah.
It actually works pretty well.
I think most of our neurospicy listeners do suffer from seasonal affective disorder.
Oh, I 100% do.
And they actually also, to build on what Crimson was saying, those light sources are also really good for people that work night shift.
Yeah.
Because as a former night shift worker, when I was on the streets as a paramedic, I would in the wintertime, I would never see the sun. Like literally, I would never see the sun. Because my shift would start at 6 o'clock at night and would end at 6 o'clock the next morning. So, and the sun wasn't up yet. So I would be leaving the house and it was dark, and I'd be going home and it was dark, and then I'd sleep most of the day and then leaving the house when it was dark. So I would never see the sun in the wintertime.
That would absolutely kill me.
I'm a vampire, so it doesn't really bother me too much. But it does still affect it did affect my brain.
I can imagine.
After a little while, yeah. It was. So that is actually a great suggestion, Crimson. Good job.
Yeah, vitamins too, because that also goes hand in hand.
Fuck that.
I'll take them fine.
You still need your vitamin C.
Can I get some vitamin D?
Fine.
No.
Denial. Ouch.
Wow.
Fuck your life. Bing bang.
I didn't know you could be so cold, Crimson.
It must be the weather.
Jinx.
It's the weather. It's turning his cold heart.
It froze 3 times that day.
And then it got bigger.
Which didn't help.
I could just see Crimson's face in my mind's eye right now going, these bitches.
Just like, what am I doing?
Just shaking his head going,
what did I pull myself into?
Why am I part of this?
Don't worry. We know you love it. It gets you through your winter blues.
Emotional damage.
So,
oh man.
That's when you say duh. Of course it does.
Hello. But
Yeah.
You know what, everyone? I think we need to roll out. Can you believe this?
Phoenix Nation, roll out.
He's getting cranky. We need to go.
You know what? It's from Jersey. It's fine.
All right, that's fine. You get that excuse.
You're lying!
Oh man.
This is honestly, all one of the ways that I actually do combat the winter blues is having our shows.
Oh, yeah.
Reading the books and catching up on my video games. I actually managed to catch up on I rewatched 10 years worth of Friends.
Amazing.
Okay. In the past 2 weeks, I've rewatched every single season of Friends. I watched the Uma Musume, whatever horse girl shit. I got through I think I'm on season 2 now. I think I might be halfway through season 2. I'm finishing up The Gilded Age.
That is a great show.
It is. I never watched it when it was on the air, and now I'm watching it because we got the HBOs and stuff. And I'm watching that. And once I'm finished watching Gilded Age, I will be starting Welcome to Derry.
Welcome to Derry is fucking amazing.
I've wanted to watch it, but I'm also one of those crazy people that like I can't wait every week for the next episode. I need to be able to sit down and just binge it.
Valid, because Ralph and I were crazed every single week.
Yeah.
Because we watched it as soon as it came out together on Sundays.
That's kind of like if I had some, like if I did like a watch thing with someone every week, that would be different.
Yeah.
But for me, now that I have the ability to just binge it in one sitting, it's the same reason why I haven't watched season 5 of Stranger Things.
It's all out though.
It is, but I need to, because it has been so long since I watched Stranger Things. I have to go back to season 1 and restart the whole fucking series just so that I'm like,
you remember. Like,
I mean, I probably will, but like at the same time, I kind of just want to do it to kill time.
Valid. I mean, and that's a fun way to kill time.
It is. It is. So like for me, the way I'll combat winter blues obviously is like TV, video games, and my books.
Yeah.
I'm not as active in the gym in the winter because it's not easy for me to go out with my, disability in the snow and in the ice. It makes it very, very painful for me to go outside. So like little things in the house, like I'll walk on my walking pad and stuff like that. But so that kind of does help also with the winter blue, because I get the dopamine and the serotonin and the workout hormones and all that shit. But for the most part, the winter sads do get a hold of me, and I do try my best to not give in, but we're only human.
Exactly. And it's okay if you have a rough time out there. Just know that you have people that support you and love you and care about you. And we care about you here at the Gate.
Yeah. And if you, God forbid, are falling into a bad space, please, there's tons of hotlines that you can call. There's hotlines that literally now will just sit there and listen to you talk.
Yeah.
It's not even a suicide hotline. It's I just need someone to talk to.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. You can always reach out to the Feinics Gate, where one of us will always be able to answer if you reach out to us through our Instagram or any of our social media, where there's always someone there to have a lending ear, because we would rather you stay than not.
Exactly. And honestly, come and interact with the Feinics Gate community if you need to. Like, come share with us what helps you, because maybe someone will read that comment and it'll really help them out as well.
Yep. Any other closing thoughts, Creamzons, before I say goodbye?
No, I don't really have anything else. I mean, besides talking about the whole thing with the episodes, I'm gonna go watch Fallout after this, actually. So
hell yeah!
that's also another thing I keep myself distracted for this winter. But yeah,
nicely done. All right, Feinics fans and my beautiful co-hosts. On that note, we are gonna say
Take that, depression!
and say goodbye.
Bye.